Welcome everyone. Welcome back to Dr. Saurav's classes. Today we will solve this question, and this question is from the Combined Geoscientist Mains 2026 Geophysics Paper 3. Okay, so the given signal is xt. This is 3 cos 240 pi t plus 2 cos 640 pi t. Okay, so the first thing we should do is identify the frequencies. So remember, the standard cosine equation is a cos 2 pi ft, where a is what? The amplitude and f is the frequency. All right. Now, compare 3 cos 240 pi t with a cos 2 pi ft. So therefore, 2 pi f, this is 240 pi. So dividing by 2 pi, we get f equal to 120 hertz. So first frequency is 120 hertz. Now compare 2 cos 640 pi t with a cos 2 pi ft. So 2 pi f, this is 640 pi. So therefore f will be 320 hertz. So the second frequency, this is 320 hertz. Okay. Now the original signal contains 120 hertz, 320 hertz. And sampling frequencies and Fn. This is Fs by 2. So this is 500 by 2. So this is 250 hertz. All right. Now imagine you are taking photographs of a fast moving fan. Sometimes the fan appears to rotate slowly or even backwards. Why? This is called what? Aliasing. Okay. And exactly the same thing happens in the signal processing. If we sample too slowly, the high frequency signals pretend to be low frequency signals. Okay. Now compare each frequency with the Nyquist frequency. Okay. First frequency 120, which is less than 250. No problem. It is sampled correctly. And for the second frequency, 320 is basically greater than 250. So this violates the this varies the Nyquist frequency. Okay, so 320 hertz will undergo. Okay, now substitute the values. So after sampling, 320 hertz appears as 180 hertz. Okay, now why do we subtract from the sampling frequency? Because sample spectra repeat every fs, and therefore signals above the Nyquist frequency fold back into the baseline, and this folding is called the frequency folding. Okay, now the filter cutoff is 250 hertz. Which frequencies lie below 250 hertz? We have original 120 hertz and 180 hertz last. Okay, so both are below 250 hertz. So hence both pass through the filter. So the output contains 120 hertz and 180 hertz. This is the final answer for this question. Okay. Now I'm telling you one important thing. Fs, this is greater than equal to 2f max. Here, maximum frequency is what? 320 hertz. Required sampling frequency 640 hertz, but the given sampling frequency is only 500 hertz. Okay, so aliasing is unavoidable basically. Okay. Now, finally, we have solved this question beautifully, right? And look, sampling is like taking the snapshots of a moving signal, you can say. If the snapshots are too few, high frequencies disguise themselves as lower frequencies. Okay, and this disguise is called the aliasing. Okay. So this single concept explains not only today's numerical, but also forms the foundation of the digital signal processing and seismic data acquisition, geophysical signal analysis, and the modern exploration geophysics, making it a favorite topic in the UPSC Combined Geoscientist examination. All right. So if you are given this type of question in the examination, actually basically this is a question from the 2026 paper, geophysics paper 3 2026 paper. Okay, so if you get this kind of question in the examination now, just do it like this way. It saves your time, and basically I think all the concepts are clear now. If you still have any doubt, you can ask me. Okay. So see you in the next session, guys. Bye bye.